It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the hood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the hood. Could you be mine? Would you be mine? Hey, 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 beautiful day in the neighborhood. Do what I do because I know I could. I should have did more, but I know I didn't do. So what's up, man? What are we talking about? Oh, okay, yep, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's not forget. Let's not forget raising them plats. Alright? On the come up. Here's the thing you got to remember. Once you get that plat up, and that motherfucker up and running, and it's functional, and it get visible, now it's open for business for the whole wide world, the community, everything. So now they talking about freedom of speech, just watch what you say. Okay, that's a yes and a no. But let's get more specific. Now, back in the day, I would make a lot of comments in the Homeboy tabloid, and it would reverberate to the streets because it would go no further than the streets because it's the Homeboy tabloid, right? So I had a philosophy and phrases and saying and words that I could live by, meaning my aura, my pressing, my philosophies, and everything was checked out thoroughly. And they said yes. When they said no, but they said yes. His philosophy, his way of saying things, he can't live by it. There's a word for that. I forgot what it's called, but it's a word, but basically it means one who lives by their own philosophies. That's basically what happened. So now here I come in and I get up on the platform and I start revisiting some of those phrases, catchphrases and whatnot as they're pillars. That's all it is pillars in my dimensions, in my DMs, they're pillars. And each time I visit one, the world at large get a hold to it. They don't understand the foundation of how I arrived at this, so they take it at face value and all hell breaks loose. Okay, so let's speed it up. The two-piece fried chicken. Okay, we used to call them pullbacks. A few other things, but the two-piece fried chicken thing here. Now, before I shattered the stigma and the stereotype, went through it and pieced it back together again, the debate amongst the pride and the fight was always there. The fight was always there. Who looked like what? Who was better than that? So I had to shatter that so I can put it back together, and now bam, here we are today. They understand because they have the proper rhyme and reason why. Okay. Now, I made another comment about it, but I had to go around and explain it. Now, people gonna have preferences to what they like and don't like. The problem is the pride knows and understands this. Their issue is they don't need anything or anybody to add more fuel to that fire because it's a big and hard pill to swallow for some. Why? I don't know. Now I know why it is. Because they wasn't properly introduced into why this, that, and the such and such gets preferential treatment than the next. They didn't understand a big picture of why that happens. Now that I'm here, they got the big picture of why that is what it is. And yes, it's some truths to it because it's the truth. But you know why now. Now, the fallout behind that is the conduct. The conduct doesn't match up the special treatment. That's a proven fact. That's where we are today. Now, here comes somebody saying what they don't like. That's his opinion. Here comes this bunch saying that's not right. That's your opinion. The thing is, this side doesn't want to be constantly reminded of that. Flip it around. Just like this race over here doesn't like to see with their interpretation, their their scene of their, you know what I'm talking about. They don't like to see somebody get hoisted up and in their eyes feel they did not work to get that, and I had to work all my life to get that, and here they are flaunting it. Now here they come over here fucking with our shit. They don't like that. The pride is the same way. The street sweepers are the same way. The young street sweepers are the same way, and so on and so forth. So the thing is, people don't like the constant reminder. But the street sweepers platform is built and based from how we lived it. It's based on conquests. See, that's the big picture and the big pill the whole world has been having to swallow. These are our conquests. This is just how it is. In our own right, we are warriors and gladiators. We're just doing it in different arenas. The streets, the internet, TV, the movie. We're stunting on the Jumbotron now. Word from him. You stunting on. See, we done sold up every nook and cranny to flaunt our conquest. And the young street sweepers are doing the same thing. They are telling you, don't send that to me. I do not want it. And they have that attitude because they are gladiators. They are warriors fighting for their lives and for their spoils, their riches. They plundered. They have plundered to get to where they are, and they want their ration. I'm no different. But you have to learn, just like I've had to learn. The pride doesn't want it thrown in their face. These folks, it's going to be with the other side. It's going to be a continue back and forth in a tug of war with that, because they know the advantage of doing that. You do not know how to do it correctly. That's why you catching hell over here, and you catching hell over there, and such and such, where they feel you do not deserve to have it. You haven't worked hard enough for it, but at the same time, they want to shower you with all these accolades and everything that you've done because you rose up, you got a platform, you're holding it down, and you're making money. Not just for yourself, but you're making money for the industry. So where are you at? What have you? It's simple. You just have to learn how to be conscious when you make statements. And the pride has to learn how to stop bullshitting and playing like that. Do not throw no walrus meat over there when you know what they're going to say and do to that walrus meat. Don't walk no Barbie doll over there when you know what they're going. Not walk it, because the Barbies they gonna go over there on it. That's a natural maturation. They are born to do what they are do. I just told you they are born to do what they do. Get their ass out there and shine on Front Street. They don't have to say anything. They don't have to know anything. These motherfuckers gonna come and devour it. It's test proven. You got to get real and hip to the facts. There is no other way around it. This is what happens. That's what they're there for. But now here we are. It's cleanup time. Okay? That's what's going on. It's cleanup time. It's time to clean that shit up the best way we can. And I've shown you examples when you go online on the internet, you follow behind me when I go down that rabbit hole, you see what's there. My shit. But you see the difference. And I'm not angry because they're not there looking like somebody put a gun to their head to do it. They are comfortable with what they do. They like it to enough that they can pull off a good performance. Now, they might not like it for the long haul, get the money and dash. I can't be mad at that. But they look like they were, just like these guys. They fit in the script now. They fit the script. Now, when you take somebody out the pride and it's all fucked up, that's where the problems come. They don't fit that script. They don't belong there. But they running their asses out there anyway, and that is the problem. So, yeah, the two-piece fried chicken situation, with the Cajun dip, the barbecue honey sauce, the teriyaki. Okay, those condiments are what they for people's preference. You just have to be conscious of the way you go and order food. And when you get upset about that service, you have to be conscious that there are other people around that's wanting to go out. See, they get upset because it's like, come on, man, we got it, we got you. Just don't throw it in our face. That's it. They just don't want you to throw it. Don't flaunt it, and don't be so harsh. That way, if you do it in your music and they bop into the beat helps them kind of it make it go down a little better. But yeah, that's what that is. You just got hit up. All right, holla.